Alright guys, back here with part 2. Picking up where we left off with Season 5. I already explained how the discs are set up in that weird double-sided disc, which I don't like because they're too easy to scratch and get damaged. Now, what I meant by saying this is technically the last season, it technically is. Johnny Depp was only on there signed for the first 4 seasons. Now, Dustin, the guy who played H.T. Aoki, Harry Aoki, this was his final season. He didn't appear in any other episodes. He barely appeared in the 4th season towards the end. Now, when you get to this season, you'll get to the first episode in this series, Blackout. That has Johnny Depp in it. And then you get to two other episodes that have 2 cops named Garrett, and I think the other one's Rocky. There's a guy and a female that they tried adding to the show. Those 3 episodes, Blackout, Tunnel of Love, and Back to School, the first 3 episodes on this season were shot for Season 4, but never aired for Season 4. They got aired with Season 5, and thus they're on the Season 5 set. So after those episodes, you don't see Hanson or those 2 cops. Those 2 cops only did 2 episodes, Tunnel of Love and Back to School. And you never see them again. The reason why, because actually, I don't know the exact reason why. Here I am talking like I know. I don't. I never really got the full reason why. I haven't found it on anything. So if you know the real reason why they didn't last very long, leave a comment down below. So picking up with Buddy System, we get McCain, or Mac as he's known on the show, played by this guy right here next to Hoffs. I don't know his name off the top of my head. I apologize. I will leave it in the description. And he's kind of supposed to be the new Johnny Depp character. He's the guy that they come in with, and he's supposed to be the new young face of the show. And he's a good actor, and I think the character worked. I don't think people accepted him as a Johnny Depp secondary. I think people were so hooked on the Johnny Depp character that when he came in, they're like, yeah, it's just a Johnny Depp ripoff. And that's how they looked at it. And then later on in the episode, Brothers, later on, it's like pretty early on in the season, they introduced Joey Penhall, played by, I believe it's Michael DeLuise. Peter DeLuise's real-life brother plays his brother on the show, Joey Penhall. And that dynamic kind of works for a little bit. Peter DeLuise isn't on the show for very long. He's only on there for the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, first 11 episodes of the season. He's credited as guest star the whole time. Because Peter wanted to get off the show and try and do something else. He directed a number of episodes in the season too, including the finale, his last episode, number 1 on a Bullet. But yeah, I think they kind of brought in Joey Penhall just to kind of pick up where Penhall left, but he didn't even last that long because the Joey Penhall character left shortly after Peter's character left, because what's the point of having Joey on the show without Doug on the show? So, all in all, there's the second set. It's an okay season. Like I said, it kind of lost a lot in this season without a lot of the main characters and stuff, and the fans didn't really buy into Mac and Joey. So, like I said, it's an okay show. Basically, the only reason they did Season 5, in my opinion, was just to get to the 100-episode mark for syndication. I even think Peter DeLuise on his commentary for number 1 on Bullet kind of makes a comment about that. He only did it to get to the 100-episode mark. Because there's not even the series finale technically isn't even really a finale. It's just another episode, so there is no conclusion to it. Which kind of is upsetting. You kind of wish they went back and did like a TV movie or something to kind of wrap it up, but it's whatever. Too late to complain about it now. And then, earlier this year, we got the movie version. Now, we got 2 copies of it. We got the Blu-ray version and the DVD version. We got both because the Blu-ray version has more special features than the DVD version, but my brother's only got a DVD player, so we had to get the DVD version. And the movie movie's hysterical from beginning to end. I wasn't disappointed by it. I think it was really good send-up of the show. For those of you that don't know, Johnny Depp does make a cameo. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, even though I'm sure everybody knows where it is and what happens in it, but I'm not going to spoil it. Even though we kind of did already, didn't we, in the Dark Knight Rises video? See, I need to start paying attention to my own videos. And you just need to stop spoiling things.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do it's on the video.
No proof.
But yeah, it's Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill are hysterical. Actually, I think it's Jonah Hill's character's real last name is Janko, I believe. Isn't it? One of them, their real last name is
it's Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum's character's real last name is Janko, which I'm assuming is a send up to the first season. I'm assuming, I don't know. They tried to stay away from the names. Hoss makes an appearance in this. So does Doug Penhall. Now, I guess there was a rumor at one point that Richard Grieco was going to appear as Booker, but he didn't in this or the lead team. So I don't know if he did, and they just didn't include his scene at all on the disc or in the movie. Obviously not in the movie, but so I don't know what happened with that. Dustin, I'm going to try his last name. Dustin Nguyen. Okay, you know what? That's horrible. I apologize for butchering that last name, but the guy who played Hiroyuki, they do a little. He doesn't really have a cameo, but they show him in a movie he was in. I don't know the name of the movie, but it's in the background at one point just to have him in the movie. Yeah, I think everybody in this movie actually did a pretty good job. Like I said, Channing Hill and Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. You know, that's their new name. That's their new team name, Channing Hill. There we go. I just made it. If you use it, I want some, you know, credibility. I want some dough for that. Brie Larson, who plays the love interest of Jonah Hill's character, she's on that show United States of Terra. She did a really good job. Dave Franco, I believe, is James Franco's little brother. I'm pretty sure he is. They look alike. I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that. He's hysterical in this movie. I mean, you normally think a guy who he plays, kind of like the earth-loving type of guy, would be annoying. Nah, he's hysterical. You can't help but love the guy. He is. He's funny. Rob Riggle, hysterical. He's just funny. He has this weird Dorito fetish in the movie. I don't understand it. Like every scene you see him, he's got Doritos in his hand. I don't know. I don't understand that. Ice Cube was probably my only problem with this. I don't know. His scenes as the captain, I don't know. I just didn't find him interesting or funny or anything like that. Go look at the case there, back, and it's got one of those little things on it. I don't understand why that's on a Blu-ray case, but it's kind of annoying. Ooh, open that up nice and gentle. You got that. Got the little code for the ultraviolet version. Some movies on the back and stuff. Got a little picture right there. So, yeah, you know, like I said, it's a decent send-up to the show. I thought it was funny. Here's this. The back's pretty much the same. Like I said, the only difference is the Blu-ray has more special features and stuff. Oh, and a nicer looking disc. Wow. DVD kind of got shafted on this movie. But, yeah. Like I said, the 21 Jump Street franchise, I think, is one of my favorite franchises. Absolutely love it from beginning to end. Like I said, the movie to me was a great send-up. The sequel, which I'm pretty sure they're going to do, I think they stated in the movie that they're going to college at the end. Sorry if I spoiled anything, but whatever. And I think Jonah Hill's already talked about it. It's going to be a couple of years, I think they said, but they are planning on doing a sequel, which I'm looking forward to if they do it right. I hope they include the geeks in the sequel. I hope they do. Those three kids were hysterical. They got the three kids, the one that talks a lot, the one that, the main of the three geeks that Channing Tatum talks to, he's hysterical, and the other two are just nifty little sidekicks, so I hope they include them in the next one. I think that would be awesome. So, yeah, here they are again. Season 1 through the movie. Yeah. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a really good show. It really is. Like I said, season 5 is kind of, if you skip season 5, you're really not missing much. You really aren't. Unless you really want to see the episode where Doug Penhall finally leaves. But other than that, you're not really missing much with the 5th season. So, just a real quick overview here. Again, the movie, DVD, Blu-ray, much better version. If you have a Blu-ray player, get it. Season 5, Season 4, Season 3, Season 2, Season 1, Now, there is a complete series set. I saw it at my local Best Buy. I don't know if it's still there. I saw it there 2 weeks ago. I think you can still find it online. Complete series set. It's got all the episodes on all the discs through Mill Creek. So I guess you can pick that up. I prefer the regular season sets. I think it's just for me. It's personally easier just to kind of pick the season you want right there, instead of having to go through all those discs. But yeah, 21 Jump Street. Check it out. It's the end of part 2. Leave a comment down there, again, explaining maybe your favorite 21 Jump Street episode, whether you like the movie or not, whether you think a sequel is a good idea, what's your opinion on the actors in the movie, and click the subscribe button. I'll probably do a second video today. I'm not for sure yet. Depends on what happens. So, talk to you guys later.